Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Cassandra Good coming to you from my office on a beautiful, actually, it's a beautiful rainy day here in Albany, Georgia. And I want to talk to you about the shiny object syndrome. The shiny object syndrome. Now, some of you all might have run across that terminology. Some of you might not. Some of you all might recognize the pattern but don't know that it's equated to that terminology. So let me share that with you. Over the course of the 37 years that I've been in this industry, I myself was bit by the shiny object syndrome, especially when I got online. It was a totally different thing when I was offline because you could only see one or two things at a time coming through the mail. And trust me, there were few people that were doing things in the mail at that time. So fast forward, getting online, the world gets real big, and the world is moving at an alarming rate. And what does that mean? That means that more and more people are coming up with ideas. That means more and more people are doing things and sharing things. More and more people are getting into things, and they're wanting to share it with the world. And there's nothing wrong with that. We have platforms that actually cater to people wanting to share their products and or services to the world. It is platforms like Warrior Forum, Warrior Plus, JB Zoo, ClickBank, Commission Junction. I mean, you name it, we have a Digistore 24. You name it, there's a world for you. If you're a creator, if you're an inventor, you have a product and or service that you want to get out there to the world. But here's the hitch. Those of us, many of us that are actually in this industry, are seeing these different things, and we're passionate. We're passionate about wanting to make money from home. We're passionate about being on our own. We're passionate about being independent. And that's what an independent entrepreneur is. Because a lot of times people are throwing that terminology around too, but it doesn't really fit them. And I'll get to that later in the video. But what I want to share with you is why people have the shiny object syndrome. And it's usually for the wrong reasons. But when they go out to look for one particular business, it's always for the right reason in the beginning. And let me give you an example. In that beginning, you're looking for something maybe to go alongside of your job, or something that you're just not pleased with, whether it's a job, it could be a contractor job, it could be a state job, it could be whatever job it is that's giving you consistent employment. So you go out and you look and you say, oh, I like that. And why do you like that? A lot of times people are coming at you with hype. You're going to make $2,000 next month, or you're going to make $2,000. I've seen some that say, we'll get you to making $2 or $3,000 this week. Now, mind you, the person doesn't even remember that, wait a minute, I'm speaking to this person, it's Wednesday, and last time I checked, there's 7 days in a week. So they're going to get me $2,000, $3,000 this week. They debunk the whole fact that they got to get in the system, they got to pay to get signed up, they got to go through the training. You see what I'm saying there? That's that shiny object syndrome. And it's being pumped. It's being pumped with a lot of hyping. And most people truly, especially newbies that are coming into this space, truly believe there's a holy grail somewhere that allows me to press that big easy red button, participate, and sit back and watch the good times roll. Well, I will tell you right now, if that was the case, majority of the people in the world right now that are dealing with our economical meltdown, our economical frenzy, our economical turbulence, would not be even worried about it. But if that was the case, to have that little easy red button to push. So what we got to do is we got to weave through. And how do you weave through? I'm telling people all the time, pick a business that fits several things for you. Several things for you. One, your budget. I cannot come in your household and tell you what you should spend, what you shouldn't spend. You know what you need for your home. You know what you can afford to part with in order to build your business every single month like clockwork without hesitation and consistency. Number two, please, by all means, you want to make sure you have some degree of passion about it. I oftentimes see people jump into opportunity just because of the possible commission they can make. But I've always long since learned, I kid you not, that if you don't have passion about the product and or services that you're sharing with the masses, it's not going to last long. As soon as your excitement goes down, as soon as the hype goes down, and the person that hyped you up is no longer answering the phone because they know the damages are now irreversible and they don't want to deal with the backlash, then what? Then what? So, number three, make sure that you can consistently do the work, consistently put that business out there, and whatever you're choosing for, that you can do it without being irritated by it. There are some people that don't like social media. There's some people that don't like email marketing. There's some people that don't even like direct mail. They fuss about how much the postage is. They fuss about how much the copies are. All of that good stuff. Make sure that whatever line of advertising or your way of distributing the news so that you can get eyes on that opportunity is something you're passionate about. Because if it's not a passion of yours, you're not going to stand the time. You're not going to sit it out. You're not going, I kid you not. And I'm not one to sit here and tell anyone that, yeah, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, only to get a commission. Anybody that knows me in this industry know I barely say too much to anyone unless they're on my team and they truly want help and they don't mind rolling up their sleeves, because I know what it takes to build a business. It takes that commitment. It takes having a consistent budget, whatever it is, small or large. It takes you being able to find an advertising spot or spots that you are comfortable with, and you know without a shadow of a doubt, you go to bed thinking about it, you get up thinking about it, and you don't have any problems doing it throughout the course of the day, and you're not going to find an excuse as to why not to do it. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that makes sense to you. About having a shiny object syndrome, you want to definitely choose what you can focus on. Now, several of us have multiple streams of income. That's true. That's only because if you listen to some of my videos, I always say to you, if you can't populate it yourself, that means you going in and making sure that you're doing the advertising work, then delegate it. By this time, that means that you have accrued some funding that allows you to be able to get a VA, or allows you to be able to get a team together that is going to constantly crank out material, constantly crank out content, so that your business tools or resources are shown to the masses, and that is going to consistently bring regular income to you on a monthly, weekly, however basis. Okay? So let's focus. Let's focus. Livegood is a wonderful opportunity. It's one I have not seen, and I have promoted a lot of businesses through my course of 37 years, from small amounts to large amounts. And you might ask me, what's small? $25. Or no, wait a minute, I did have another one that was $7. And if anybody remembers, that one was called Four Corners Alliance. They had an entry of $7 online, in which I actually made multiple five figures with. They're no longer around, but I'm just giving you an idea of what you can do with even a small outlay if you're committed, you're driven, and you're doing consistently driving advertisement or driving your content out here. I still have articles that I wrote in 2005, 2006, 2008, 2009, still out there floating around. And I have domains that are attached to that. So at any given time, I can redirect that domain to any of my current businesses because I've always been into affiliate marketing. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the shiny object syndrome, pace yourself. Take Livegood as an example. This is a price point of $9.95 per month, so it's easy on the budget. We have the tools and the resources for us to help you do some monumental things with this business if you just be patient. Number 3, please, by all means, be consistent in what you're doing. Every single day. Your task could be 15 to 20 minutes, if that. I've been talking in my other video about IPA, and that's income producing activity. Get your schedule, make sure that you're consistent with it every day of the week. Make sure that you're reaching out to people when they ask you questions, and be accountable as a supported leader in this industry, as I know each and every one of you all are. And number 4, no matter what, like I'm telling you, be accountable, be that sponsor that you need to be. Make sure at any given time, if someone needs help, don't be too big of a person that you can't help. Remember, you once upon a time was a newbie yourself, and you needed somebody to help you too. So trust me, the principle that Zig Ziglar has left with us, left behind, God rest his soul, it simply applies, and it's the truth. You help enough people get what they want in this world, I assure you the rewards will abundantly pour out beyond you. I promise you, it is so true. I experience it myself, and I love helping people every single day. I answer tons of questions. I answer tons of emails because I want to see you be successful. Trust me, there's enough abundance in this world for each and every one of us to go around. So just remember this. There's nothing wrong with having the shiny object syndrome, but you want to pace yourself and you want to focus. And I'm recommending to you, if you have just come onto this channel, if you just sliding through here, I'm talking to you about Livegood only because I know it is impacting lives in 2 monumental ways, health-wise and financially wise. And in today's climate, we've already experienced both of those being hit by a ton of bricks. So what I'm trying to do is help each and every one of you all find this platform, use this platform to restore yourself brick by brick, start all over again, and I assure you, you will create an income that will help you for the future and no worries for the future beyond. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to my channel, allowing me to speak to you once again. If you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Love to have you viewing on here as a regular subscriber. Also hit that notification button because I really truly want you to not miss any videos that I upload, because I always got a message for you. And if you have any questions, please use some of the details below to reach out to me, email, phone me, whatever it is that you need, so I can get those important questions answered for you. Other than that, if you have not joined us in Livegood, we'd love to have you. Click the link below the video, and y'all have a great day. Speak to you soon.